You live?
Does that mean it's working?
I think so.
Hi, people. Can you hear us?
I hope so.
No one's here, but if someone shows up, maybe.
Yes.
My eyes look terrifyingly blue. Ah.
Super blue. And we could always take this down and change it if it doesn't work.
Oh, yeah. I'm Junebug.
I'm Genesis.
And this is.
Let's see how this goes.
And Genesis really wanted to try a live stream. It's a person.
Where? Oh,
If person, can you hear us? We don't know if the microphone's working. Can you just say something? Right there. I assume it's my grandmother, but I can't be sure.
okay.
Oh, my teeth look terrifyingly white. Ah.
Thank the light.
Uh-huh.
It's a wow thing.
I did not get that.
Okay.
But Genesis wanted to try a live stream.
Yes, she got to do one
Oh,
for.
person left. Maybe they can't hear us.
Yeah. You got to do one for. Was it a true crime?
No, I did it for
Oh, I was at the cabin.
October news about how we were doing October videos.
Okay. Yes, I do remember that. So, this video we thought we'd talk about how I proposed to Junebug.
Yes, he proposed to me. I did not propose to him.
It would have been great if she would have proposed.
I was not gonna do that. Well,
even if you love me a lot, you still wouldn't propose.
I was like, well, if he doesn't want to propose, he's not gonna say yes.
Could have drug this out for years just to see if you'd get impatient enough to do it.
Is another person. Can you hear us?
We'll just
okay.
I don't know. Do it afterwards.
If it's my grandma, she might not know how to comment.
All right. So the way it happened, I bought the ring about 2 months in advance.
It's silver. It's got a diamond. You know what they look like.
Yeah, it's it's white gold. It's not silver.
Oh, it's silver looking.
It is silver looking, but it's white gold
with a hint of hard water stains.
Oh yeah. So I bought the ring, and the reason we have my hard hat and safety vest here is because when I bought the ring, I hid it underneath my safety vest and my hard hat because I knew that was one place that she wouldn't look for stuff.
Behold.
She cleans pretty frequently, like all over the apartment, some places. So I knew if she was going to clean it was in the closet at the time. She wouldn't take everything out. She would just move it as one piece, and
you're right.
So she wouldn't find the ring. I bought it. Yeah, like I said, about 2 months before I proposed, and I originally intended to propose on New Year's Eve at the stroke of midnight. I would propose, but instead,
did you say what New Year's Eve?
Was it 2019? 2019?
When it was supposed to be 2020. When
Oh yeah.
midnight was struck, it would be 2020.
Yeah. So yes.
So we've been engaged almost a year.
Yep. It will be a year in 30 or 31 days in December.
30. On New Year's Eve is our engagement anniversary.
Yeah. So almost a little over a week, and it'll be a full year. So, like I said, I originally planned on proposing New Year's Eve, but what ended up happening was we had some of our friends over for like a game night, and I had a few drinks, not a lot, but
I had 0. Well, I had water.
We just had such a fun time playing.
I'm gonna set the hard helmet down because it's gross.
No, it's true.
Hard hat's my helmet. My bad.
We played one of my favorite games, Catchphrase.
You do love that.
And they were over for hours. Like we were.
They left at about 11:30 at night.
I can't remember when, but I just
anyway.
Yeah, we were having such a fun time, and we ended up doing a couples round where it was me and her versus him and her, and like we started the round down by 4 or 6, and then
I didn't even remember that part.
No,
but we destroyed them.
Yeah, we came back and won, and it was like that was kind of like the defining moment. Like, you know what? I've had this ring for almost 2 months, and I had such a love. I had such a surge of love for her after that because
I just got a wing catchphrase for this guy.
Yeah, yes. Like just all the things that we knew about each other to help win the game. It clicked in my head that this was somebody that we could somebody that I could and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. So
I mean, that's very sweet, but you should have thought that before you bought the ring.
well, I did, and I didn't have any reservation on asking, but it hit me like really severely after that game night. So
You were very sweet.
yes.
I mean, I
So
love you every day.
so the friends left after we were all done playing, and then
He gave me a big hug.
I did, and then I asked you to get my hard hat, right?
No, you said, come with me. I was like, okay. And you took my hand and led me to the hallway.
To the closet.
The hallway closet. I'm like, does he want to play another game?
And yeah, I told her to look inside my hard hat.
Yeah, you said, can you get my hard hat? I'm like, all right. You're like, well, take the gross old shirt out. I'm like, okay. I had an inkling, but I was like, I could be way off. Maybe there's candy in there because I always ask if he has pockets in his coat or something. Like, where's the candy?
Yeah, the candy store.
Or it's,
Candy.
I don't know, just the Christmas present that showed up late. And it was a little red box, which is packed away now. We kept the box, or
Yeah.
it's thrown away.
No, I'm pretty sure I kept it in case we have to go take the ring to get cleaned or something because of the hard water.
And so I opened it, and then didn't I say, "Is this real?"
Yeah.
I said, "This is real." And then you hugged me again, and then you said,
I asked, would you marry me?
"No, you didn't."
What did I say?
You never actually said, "Will you marry me?" You said, "I wanted to start this next year out as fiancés."
Yes, that's right. And then I did drop down to one knee after I asked if you wanted me to. You
it was the next day.
Yeah, she did. So I actually did drop the one knee with the ring and asked her to marry me.
I said yes. I said yes both times, but
yeah, she didn't leave me in suspense.
I don't know.
She said yes one time, no the second time. So we had to go best out of 3.
But I had a feeling because Christmas came and went, and I remember this lady at my old job was like, "Did you get a ring for Christmas?" I'm like, "Nope," and that was fine with me. And then I was starting to think, I'm like, I feel like he's just gonna propose on New Year's Eve for some reason. I don't know why. I just had a feeling, and I was right, minus a day, because he always has to do something on a day he remembers.
This is true.
Hence why he asked me to be his girlfriend on his sister's birthday.
Yep, remember that. And then New Year's Eve would be
very easy to remember.
Yes. So now it's just New Year's Eve.
Yeah, also easy to remember.
Which is rapidly approaching. And I figured now would be an appropriate time to talk about it because it's going to be our year pretty soon.
And we will be getting married in almost 9 months? A little over 9 months. So we've actually started moving our butts and doing actual wedding stuff.
10 months. In October?
It was 10 months.
No, 10, yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I am in charge of our calendar with writing all the dates on.
I agree.
We've actually started doing wedding stuff. Like, we did some stuff right away, like the venue and the catering. And then we took a break for a year, and we're like, oh, we gotta do the rest.
COVID's put a lot of stuff on hold, but
there was no rush.
Yeah, that's another reason. Another positive thing about having a longer engagement is you don't have to rush to get stuff done. You can take your time and sort how you want things. You don't have to throw a wedding together. You can piece it together.
Yeah.
However you want it.
It's still gonna look like I threw it together though. It's the style. Well, your nose is cold.
Oh. Feels fine to me.
I was terrified to tell my parents. That was a rough day, New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So
also had to go get something fixed at the car center. What was wrong with my car? I don't know, it's fixed now.
Yeah, so I did not ask her parents for permission. Like, traditional,
Which I was
tradition.
fine with.
Yeah.
Because I knew they were probably gonna say no.
On Christmas Day, I did end up sending a message to her grandparents.
One of my grandmas. I have 3.
Yes. I didn't ask for permission then either. I just let them know like this is what I planned on doing, and I wanted to see how they felt about it because I was gonna do it regardless. But
And I was gonna say yes regardless.
so after I did propose the next day, I feel like we called and told your parents.
Yeah. I was crying. You know, every girl's dream is to be crying and worried about everything right after she gets engaged and being so nervous she won't eat. That's every girl's dream.
Yeah.
It's just a day in the life of some age gap couples.
Yep. So, I mean, the phone call went pretty well.
They did know. My grandparents, I think, told them.
Yeah. They weren't surprised at all.
No.
But
Wait, who wasn't surprised?
your parents.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to do math.
That's
It's pretty much the story.
yeah.
It's nothing thrilling. The hard hat was a bit odd, but he's clever.
It was. I was pretty happy about that, and it was really tough keeping the ring a secret for about 2 months because I wanted to propose like, but I thought it would be appropriate to wait.
I would have said yes anytime. We've been together 2 years at that point. Yes, 2 years. Because we just celebrated 3 years.
Yep.
Boop. So
Yeah.
we'll be together almost 4 years when we get married.
Mm-hmm.
This is average. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me if it was average or not. I'm not regretting anything that we've done, whether we're an outlier or not. I'm pretty happy with the path that we've taken.
Why not? So, some people. Oh.
You okay?
No. Some people, I think, assume age gap couples move faster than normal because one of them's older and just knows what they want. Well, and I know what I want too. Him.
It's creepy.
Him. He's nice.
Thanks. You're pretty nice too.
Thank you. I try. But so that's why I mentioned it's pretty average timeline, I guess.
Yeah, I ended up some months later after I proposed. I was getting my hair cut by a lady and mentioned how I proposed this past year, and at the time I proposed, the engagement was going to be 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm. We moved it forward.
Yeah, to make sure that we had enough money to pay for everything. And when the hairdresser lady found out, the hairstylist, there we go. But she found out that we were going to be engaged for 2.5 years, probably close to 3. She's like, she admitted she could not have a long engagement like that. Like it would just drive her nuts.
That's why we moved it up a year.
Well, that we had some help financially too.
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing for me. Was making sure that we still had like a safety net so that we weren't gonna go broke after.
Yeah. I don't think the wedding was gonna make us go broke. We're cheap people.
That's true. There's always a fear. What?
Ew. That was a weird sound. Anyway, that's about it. The one person who's here didn't have any questions or anything, so yay.
We appreciate the support either way.
Thanks, person. Maybe my grandma.
We'll have to see if any of this audio recorded because I'm not sure.
If not, we will be back.
I think this green button thing is supposed to tell you your audio levels, and it hasn't.
Is it louder? Oh, there it goes. Hello.
Okay. So we might have to end this and see how this turned out.
Yeah.
So
if not, we'll remember the story.
Yes.
High five.
Right. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.